Nation. I'm back with another video. As y'all can see Tiny in there cleaning up the house. Y'all got that video already. Well, the walkthrough video at least. Today's video, look at all this work I gotta do to this ground, man. I'm about to put in some work, y'all. I gotta put in that work, man. So, today I'm just gonna walk you through a couple things that's already been done while I was at work. So, I don't have a video of them installing these couple things, which is the water and the electrical. So we have both of those running in the house now. But I will walk you through the process a little. Oh man, it's so peaceful out here, y'all. It's like, oh, I gotta get that trash up. They left that trash there. So, let's cook. First and foremost, like, comment, subscribe. Nation. We showing y'all what we doing. Let's cook. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, nation. We down here at our water meter. This is our water. And as you can see, somebody's been digging, just like my neighbor. Somebody digged. So they installed my PEX water line. They started here. They digged all the way up, y'all. All the way up. Now I'm gonna tell you how much all this costs for this. I'm gonna tell you how much this costs for this, for both things really. So, that's about, from there all the way to the house, all the way to the back side of the house. It's around 50 something feet, 60 feet. So they dug all this up. And then you can see it once we get up to the house, it is this PEX cable. It's not insulated yet. I don't have to insulate it because this is good. And we're in Texas, but I'm probably still going to insulate it. So this is our water line. It basically goes all the way to the back side of the house. I don't have my dirty clothes on, so I won't be getting under there. But when I insulate it, I'm gonna insulate it myself. I will show you up under there. But it's all level, ready to go. I don't know if we showed you. Our storm straps are here. One there. One there. It's like 4 across the front and 4 across the back. These are technically storm straps. So this is what we were waiting on for this. As y'all can see. Yeah. So that's our water line. So let's walk you to the back though. Let's cook. We're at the back. There's another storm strap, by the way. But we're at the back. So as you can see, the water line is right here. The same blue PEX. It's called PEX, P-E-X. It's like some hard plastic, but I don't think it really is plastic though. So that's the line. All the way here. And then this is where our fresh water connects to, which is this. This is copper. These little crimpers, that's how they come. This piece was on my house already. And then they just basically put a little copper this, copper there, bam. Even on the other side, it's the same way. I can't show you that because that part is covered up. But when they hooked the water lines up, I also had them hook me a water spigot. This is like, so it won't freeze. I went with this one and not one connected to the house because it won't freeze. That's just a cap I just took off. Just letting you know the water works. So that works. Yay! As you can see. So with that being said, water's done. Clean water. Excuse me, by the way. So that was around 50, 60 feet. That cost me from the dig the trench, for the cables, for all the copper fittings, because I have another one right here too. Well, not copper, these copper? No, that's not copper, that one. Oh yeah, that is copper too. 1, 2, those fittings. The other end is connected to the street and where I started at. That cost me $1,850 for them to dig the hole. That's how much it cost for that. $1,850. So that's where we're at with that. So with that being said, water's hooked up for $1,850, y'all. Cool, done. Done and done. Now let's move it on along. Let's move it on along, y'all. See, let me give y'all some of these views. This right here was the meter. The pole with the meter, which came from the city. Matter of fact, let's start over there. All right, y'all, my house. This is the edge of my property. This is my electrical, basically my electrical from the city, or well, not from the county. That's my fiber from the county. We're not done with that yet. That's gonna come this week, but again, I probably won't be here for that install. But they're gonna dig a trench right beside that and run a box, a Wi-Fi box all the way inside the house from here. But we focus on this only, right? The electrical, this is the electrical from the city, county. So they had to dig all this up. All this, and again, I'm gonna tell you how much it costs at the end. It's a little windy out here, y'all, by the way. So yeah, so they dug all the way through here. You see it? Boom. And we got to the meter, to the pole. This pole came from the county. We had to pay for the pole. We had to pay for the meter. This is not to hook up to the house. It's just for this. This cost us like $750. See the meter's on already? You can see I got a little kilowatts going. It's on, as you can see. This cost $750 from the dig from there to come to here. That's it. We connected it from here to there. So, $750. That's it. They bought the box, the pool, everything, all that came involved, all this. That's here, $750. But let's cook. So my portion, our portion of this is, you see these two PCVs or conduits, whatever the heck they call them. I have two. I had to get two things that ran from my electrical. This big one, they call this the service wires. So the service wires go under the ground here. This is another price. Mind you, I paid $750 for this to get to here, just the box, the pole. Just this. With the wiring from the county. But from here, I got to get inside of the fuse panel. So it came from here. They dug a little trench. The trench is dug. These are two different separate things, but the big one, they dug a trench here. Boom. And you see it coming out right around there under my moisture barrier, right there. And you see it on top of it, you see it? And it goes basically all the way around, This is around 15, 16 feet. See it? It cuts right here, cuts here, and this is where it ends up. There. That's called an electrical dropout. Okay? Then I'm gonna show you the panel next. So that's basically what it does. Down, under. It can be on the ground. I am gonna insulate it. It doesn't need to be insulated, but I'm just gonna do it. That'll be another video for another day. But today, this is what we do. So check it. Now I'm about to walk into the house again. I'm gonna tell you where county hooked that line up. We hook up this service line under, like I just showed y'all. Boom. Let's cook. All right. Now y'all check it out. This is inside our mud room, our laundry room, whatever you want to call it. This is our fuse panel. You can't see with that, I just showed you down there, but it comes from under here and comes right here in the middle. I could take it off, but I'm not gonna do all that. So those wires, they're right here. That's how you get power to the house. Done, done and done. Oh, something else out there, let's cook. All right, back to the pole. So, when you have a septic system, you need something that's called, when you have a septic system, you need something that's called a quick disconnect. Same thing when you have an AC unit. I'm gonna show you both. Both of them need a quick disconnect because there's so much wattage, they need their own breaker. So, to get a quick disconnect, you also have to hook it up to this. We decided to hook ours up here because we didn't want him to hook ours up inside the house. He could have hooked up inside the house. I could have put it on one of the breakers, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to be out here, and it can have its own breaker out here. You get what I'm saying? So, this little one, this little conduit or a PCV pipe or whatever the hell you call it, I don't really know all that. I'm not really a person that does all this, but I kind of know a little. So, this little one runs right here, and then you're gonna see, oh, my bad, it's right there. See it right there? Oh, I'm gonna get all the way in there. It goes under the house all the way. So from here, all the way under the house, which is around 60 feet, he had to run a quick disconnect with the service wires. See, this is a quick disconnect right here. I don't know if I'll be able to get, okay. This is basically a quick disconnect right here. Basically means if shit get real bad, you just pull this out, pop it out like that. Boom, it's done. You know, you can kill all the power to the AC, you can kill all the power. You get what I'm saying? I'll put that back together later. But that's how they go, I'll put that back on in a minute. But that's what a quick disconnect is. This is for my AC unit. AC is gonna come and connect to that right there. Boom, and that's the condensation line, drain. So check this, get back to y'all. So, after what I just showed you right here, which is the quick disconnect that has to get ran through that little conduit, it goes 56, it's about 60 feet in total. I'll put that there for now. So basically it runs all the way under the house. Again, I'm insulated, not right now though. I just don't have enough time to do it, and I don't feel like getting up under there to do it. I could do it, I just don't feel like it. But anyway, y'all just get to understand what's really going on here. So here it goes. Boom. See, when you're under the house, it doesn't have to be buried because you're under the house. Basically, the house is protecting it from the elements, so that's why it's not buried. When you come out into the open, as you can see, it's buried. It's buried right here. It got buried right there. So now, since I'm out in the open, he had to dig another trench from here to the septic. Okay? So it goes, that's about 60 feet. Because our mobile home, our manufactured home is 56. It's a little about 65 feet. So then this is a service disconnect, as you can see. Same thing. Same as the other one. You pull this out, you can cut the power to it. What happened to go in the house and open the fuse panel, you just come out here, run out here, so you have a problem, you pull it off. Here's what it is. This connected to the septic pump. This is the septic pump. This will turn the septic on. Once they hook this up, because we're not done with this portion. So once they hook this up, then we can come and move in, technically. Right now we can't because we don't have a toilet, technically. That's why we didn't show you the toilet flushing. That's why we didn't show you all that. And that's why we barely put the water on, because it's basically just dropping out under the house because we don't have a service line for the shit. The gray water is what they really call it. So, with that being said, this service line, mind you, let me get back, let's cook. I'm back, nation, in the same spot like I never left. So check this out. That first portion I told you was $750. That came from the county. We paid the county to put that in because that's coming from their poles like this and running underground to my little section. That's their section. I'm not supposed to do that. We paid them, they came out and do it. It took them about 2.5 weeks to get all that done. So, that electrical line, that big one I told you, which is called the service line, it went to inside the fuse panel. That and this line, for the septic, for a quick disconnect, it cost me $1,000. That's what it costs, $1,000. It took the guys around 6 hours to get everything done. They dug both trenches on both sides, and now we're here. So we have electric, we have water. We're ready to go when it comes to that. What's left? HVAC, fiber, AC guy coming. He should be here Thursday, and the fiber guy should be here Thursday. We're still waiting on our permit for the septic. You can't just install the septic by yourself. Like in this county, you don't need a septic for water. You don't need a, not a septic, sorry about that, y'all. You don't need a permit for water or electrical, because that permit is a part of the development permit that you get in the beginning, which is the one you see out there on the street. The one I showed before in a previous video. If you haven't seen it, go check that video. But septic is its own separate permit. This septic was here when we bought this land. It was already a part of the land. We have a septic permit on file, but we don't have a rehook permit. When they say rehook, means this house has never been hooked here, so you have to rehook it. But you have to call an engineer. He has to see, because let me get to y'all, hold on. Okay, we need a rehook permit. So with this, there's it's called a dropout. Some houses have multiple dropouts. All our plumbing is ran under our belly wrap. So we only have one dropout. And I won't be able to show you, but we have one. It's right here. If you look right close, right here by this brick, it's right beside it. But 3/4 of the way down, like 30 feet down the way. So with that being said, is you have to hire a septic company that's licensed in this county, and he has to basically draw and show the county how the gray water, the shit water, is gonna distribute out to these tanks. We have a dirty tank. We have I forgot this tank called. Then we have a gray tank, and then we have another clean tank, and then that goes off into the aerobic system that's back there. But from that dropout, it's called a dropout. That's where all the shit goes through one dropout. Shit, your toilet water, your dishwasher water, all your water, it comes out. So they have to draw plans. I'm already have this in the making. They say maybe the next 2 weeks, maybe 3, and then we'll move here. So basically, he's gonna run PCV 4-inch all the way out. He gonna come right here. He gonna come straight this way. Then he'll make a turn, and then he's gonna end up right here. And he's gonna run under the ground. As soon as he get from under the house, he's gonna run under the ground, right around here. And then he's gonna dig a hole, dig a trench. And this is what you call a clean out. And right here, right around where this rock is, somewhere right around here, is where he's gonna connect it to the house, and it goes into the system, and it goes about his business. But with this, that's one clean out. But sometimes they have, when you have multiple turns, you need a couple clean outs. So he might put one right here. I don't want him to, but he might have to. But he let me know, he told me to let me know when that day comes. There's not no more money, but that's what's next. With that being said, that's what's on the menu, y'all. We're quarter done. Not even, we're so far done, as you can see. You know, we got a long way to go. We gotta do landscape, we gotta do this, but this is to get us to live here. This is what we gotta do. But everything is done here. The house is done, the house is ready to go. We got water, we just can't take a dump and take a shower. You know, stuff like that. So whenever hopefully the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it'll be done. The permit is in process, so we just gotta wait for the county. The faster the county come back, the faster my guy be here, because he's gonna be able to get all this done in probably like 4 hours. Turn it on, he'll be able to fill these up with water, turn it on, and make sure it works. Make sure it's not leaking, and then that's it. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Big TNT Nation, let's cook. All right, this is my neighbor. Let me just give y'all a little view of what it's supposed to look like since his is uncovered. You know, because he gotta wait for his permit to, I mean, not the permit, but the inspector to come out and check this. So this is basically what it's gonna look like. It comes from his house. See that pole right there? They took that one off and made a smaller pole. That's just because that's how they did it. They probably do mine the same way, I don't know. It depends on who's putting it in. And this is what you call the clean out. His clean out is right there, but he has no turns. So he doesn't need an extra clean out there because his comes straight back. Boom, no turns, you only need 2 clean outs. So basically this is what this is supposed to look like. And then let me show you his electrical. His electrical is done basically just like mine. He has the same thing done from the city. Boom, that's electrical going into the house. And then since he has this water uncovered, I can show you. See, he got the same blue pipe all the way to the meter. See that, y'all? Same thing, I got the same thing. Only thing he got different is when he came out, how he has the black, that means he insulated it. That's what I'm gonna put on ours. Not right now, I'll do it before I put skirts on the house. And that is what that is. So he basically almost done. He not done yet though, because I talked to my other neighbors. He having problems with his contractors, so it be like that. I didn't had 2 problems with this damn contract. These contractors I had to fire 2 of them because they play games with people's money, and that's why I didn't record a video a couple weeks ago because I was pissed off because I'm like, people keep playing with my money and my time. We got the money, but we ain't got the time to be played with. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So that's that on that. So we paid water line $18.50, electrical from the city, from the county, $7.50. From the run from the fuse panel from the electrical pole with the quick disconnect, $1,000. So y'all do the math down below, and that's where we at with that. And then the septic is going to cost me. I'm in between, depends on what he got to do, but I got a quote. My guy, he seems good. We already got the permit rolling, but we got a quote between $2,200 and $2,800. I won't know until we get to around that day. So that's what that is, y'all. So y'all got an update, you know? That's another one of them updates, you know? I'm trying to put videos out when I can, But mind y'all, me and Tiny work over the road. We gone 5-6 days every week. We're barely out here, you know? We gotta get that money to get this, and we got other property that we worried about. We gotta do both. It's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving pieces. But hey, at least we're here now. Look at God. Won't he do it? Because he did it. You hear me? Let's cook. So, let me walk back over here so I can be done with this video. So y'all can see, we working. We working. We working. And that's what the AC, y'all already, I don't know if y'all seen the AC, but this AC unit right here, it's inside the house. It's a big one. It's one of them tall ones. It's basically up to my elbow, and I'm 6 feet tall. So it's a big one, it's good. But that came, we didn't buy that, and we don't have to pay for the HVAC guy, because when we bought the house, that's included in their package. They guy gonna come out here and hook the AC up. So that's all the package of the house. But anyway, y'all can see, I'm gonna close this one out. I'm gonna probably start another one for the pad. I'm just gonna probably run that on a time lapse, because I ain't got time to be sitting out here all day running videos. But hey, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. TNT to the nation. Hey, you already know. You gotta comment down below. Let's go.